Yes, round. For those of you who don't know me, I work with women to help them execute on the ideas they have in life and in business. Empower, enhance, and execute. Empower means to give yourself permission to be. Enhance means to pull out the value that you currently have right now within yourself. And execute means to get results. So it says strut your shine. I'm just going live right now. It just says strut your shine. Let me help somebody right now today. Hopefully, I'll be able to help some people today. Hopefully, some women will get this. They will see this. They will own this. And they will embrace this. And they will be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Let me really share this. Too many of us do not strut our shine. Too many of us downplay our intelligence. Too many of us walking around quoting stuff from people who have an unfinished word. Let me tell you what I mean by unfinished word. An unfinished word is when a person it does not see the value in you. They don't build you. They don't fuel the power that it takes to inspire you, but yet they're seeking to tear you down. I've been in a domestic violence relationship before. I was married to a person that liked to fight physically, mentally, and emotionally. And what they like to do is they like to tear you down so they can reduce you to your lowest term so that you can be on their level or lower in your emotions, your spirit, your mindset, your understanding, your wisdom, and the revelation that God gives and puts in you, which what it does, it strips away your confidence and you walk around with little bitty pieces of you scattered all over the place, not really able to own your power and stretch your shine and rise and be who God has called you to be because you're playing small in the shadows because you are too timid to upstage a person who doesn't even understand his worth and that he's a visionary and the power that is within him to conquer, protect, provide, and be over and do what God has called them to do because no woman in her feminine power can upstage any intelligent man if he's standing in his strength and being who he's called to be. So if you're weak and been weak and you're not woke, then of course, an intelligent woman who has the details to the vision that you're supposed to have to help you execute and bring birth to something, but you guys are playing small and clashing. Let me tell you something, ladies. If a man does not see you for who you are, he does not understand the worth, your value, your presence is enough. Let me say that again. Your presence alone is enough. Your presence alone is enough to increase and enhance and take him to a level that he never even thought of going because of the favor that God placed on you to come to walk side by side with him. And if he doesn't understand who you are, if he doesn't represent the power that's invested in him to be the man that God called him to be, then you do not downplay your intelligence and your shine. And I'm saying this because somebody needs to hear it. I'm tired of seeing women walking around looking down, walking around holding their head down. They smart, they good looking, they intelligent. And they walking around with tracked down behind these tracked down brothers who don't understand who God called them to be. Strut your shine and be your confidence because God will elevate you and have another man come in your life that'll be 50 times, 1,000 times better than anything that little crumb that's walking around trying to get you to impress him. And he's a crumb. He's an unfinished work with no word, with no power. That's why he wants you to downplay your shine. Because a man that's really who he is supposed to be does not have to conquer you and overcome you because he understands what God has made you for. Now somebody needs to hear that. These women walking around here quoting and trying to impress a fool. A fool is a fool. And ain't nothing you can do with a fool. I'm going to say it again. A fool is a fool. And ain't a doggone thing you can do with a fool except pray for him. That's all you can do with a fool is pray for a fool. And I'm getting emotional on this because I see too many smart, intelligent, good-looking women head down, downplaying their intelligence, downplaying everything about them, not rising to the occasion to be everything God called them to be so they can trap down behind some broke-down fool. A fool is no value to you, your children, and nothing else. Run! Now I needed to get that out. Because I'm tired of walking around with all these beautiful women. Let me tell you something. When you hear words come out my mouth about a man, I quote Bishop. Because Bishop paid the cost to be the boss, to be the dad over my life. If you hear me quoting the man, I'm quoting a man with a word, with some results that's been tried and tested because he lived a life. He stand the test of time to be who God called him to be. When I didn't have anybody, Bishop was right there babysitting my children. He wasn't up in the pulpit when he was babysitting. When he was rocking me to sleep when I was sad over some stuff that I went through that I shouldn't have put myself through. That's the daddy that I call daddy. You hear me quoting that. I quote people who done been through something and who done showed something and who are about something and don't need me to shrink down to be nothing so that they can be something. You got to step on me and and hold me down and get me in a spiritual headlock so you can be a man. You ain't nothing but a worm. That's what they are. They worms. And they ain't nothing but a fool. Women, quit trying to impress these men. I work, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I can do this for you. What is he doing for you? Provide, protect, maintain. That's what God called him to do. Provide, protect, maintain. You gonna teach me something and you ain't gonna do nothing for me? You a doggone lie. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Intelligent women, smart, good looking. Y'all running around here tiptoeing. Cower down. Cower down. Whew. A man ain't got, and you lay up with a man who can't even put food on the table, but he put his feet under your table. Whoo! And you think he gonna respect you? You think you gonna build him and make him better? Baby, he didn't let God make him better. How you gonna make him better? He don't know who he is. And yet he wanna put something in you. He ain't got nothing to give you. Move on. And I had to say this. I'm walking around seeing these women, good looking. They head down. Because you didn't sleep with the wrong man. And he didn't reduce you to your lowest term like you a fraction. You know how we do with a fraction? We reduce it to the lowest term so we can get it off. So if it's 4/8, we're going to take it down to 1/2. That's what they did. They didn't reduce you to your lowest term. And now you don't even know who you are. You don't even know why God called you to be. You won't even understand that God called you to be everything to him. And God said his prayers would be hindered if he don't deal with you accordingly. But you don't know who you are. You think you're nothing. You don't understand who you are. You don't understand your worth. You don't understand what you about. You don't understand that you have something to offer this world. You are called to empower, enhance yourself and other people. Women, we have so much influence, but we don't use it. We let these low jack-leg brothers hold us down and make us feel like we are not nothing that God has called us to be. We so great. He said, listen, I gotta back this up. Man, you got work, you got worship, but you need a woman. But now you gotta try to qualify a brother who ain't even about nothing, and you talking up to him to tell him how great you are and what you got to offer him, and he ain't even got no vision. So what you gonna do? What details you gonna give him and he ain't got no vision? So where y'all going? In the ditch? You're going round and round and round and round and round and round and round. You have where you going with a brother with no vision? I just want to know. Where you going? And yeah, I don't know. Women, know who you are. Know the power of who you are. Know the power of your presence is more than enough to enhance and increase and take him to a level he ain't even thought of going to. You talking to these jackleg brothers, start interviewing them. Ask them questions. So what do you like to do? Where you like to go? So ask you a question. No, I just want to know where you, let's talk about you today. So you can just let them talk so you can figure out where they're coming from. You get with all these men speaking over you, and I'm seeing these great, intelligent women. I have a conversation with these women. They are so smart that the next thing I know, the light goes out of their eye, and they start to talking about what some jackleg man done said, who ain't worth nothing, and who trying to reduce you to your lowest term to put you down and get you in the headlock, in the spiritual headlock, and make you feel like you less than anything that God called you to be. For what? So he can feel more like a man? Wow. He ain't providing. He ain't protecting. These women giving your kids top ramen and giving these men top steak. Oh, the kids eating top ramen. You got a jackleg man who ain't even put no food on the table, gonna put his legs under your table, coming over your house. Don't even date you no more. These women don't even go on dates. They coming to your house, watching Netflix and chilling with you on your TV, on your cable, on your Wi-Fi, and won't even take you out. They probably won't even take you a good glass of wine, a cup of coffee, and nothing. And you wanna speak a word that they didn't gave you? Please, honey, hush. As my grandmother used to say, she dead and gone. Honey, hush. I talk about my cousin. I got a little cousin, 6 feet tall, look real chocolate, big old chocolate thing, tall, chocolate, real long hair. Married. She'll work, but we was raised by Nettie Mae Ward. She married. Go watch on her page and see how she do and see what she doing. Doing what she want to do, when she want to do, how she want to do. What her husband doing while she on Facebook. While she on Facebook, shopping, buying stuff, doing stuff. Know what he doing? He at work, working. Know your value. Know what you're worth. Know who you about. Know that somebody is waiting on you to rise up and be more of who God called you to be. Not looking for some man to reduce you to your lowest term and make you into a little fraction of who you are. And you walking around with sips and pieces because you can't bring your composure together to be all that you called to be. That don't mean that you got to be a front. That don't mean that you got to be awkward with it. But it means that you do got to strut your shine. Peace and blessings.